Ciao tutti. The weather is very gloomy today here in southern Italy. I left Napoli and I'm heading to Calabria. And on my way I stumbled upon a very interesting and historic site. I thought we should really check it out. It's a monastery. It's a 450-year-old monastery. The largest monastery in Italy. And it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. So I figured we just must visit this place. In the photos it looks spectacular. So let's go and check it out. It's very cold, windy and wet. Hopefully we'll get a good glimpse of the place and hopefully it has some shelter from the rain. I would hope so. So this is the entrance. This place was built for around 450 years. So more and more parts were added. Wow, such a nice entrance. And you can see the trenches. I bet once upon a time it wasn't so easy to enter this place. Wow. Okay, we gotta buy a ticket first. Buongiorno. Ciao, come va? Vorrei un biglietto. Posso filmare dentro?
L'ombrello così non ha... Ah, l'hai aperto. Con questo tempo.
Sì.
Che è questo? Io comunque sto qua. Ti fai questo percorso,
Sì.
ti ascolti tutti i video
Sì.
e torni indietro e vai al portone principale.
Ah, e adesso inizia...
Iniziano i vari video in successione.
Ok. Grazie. That's pretty intense. I have no idea what's going on.
Qui siamo nella corte esterna, una grande piazza che faceva da collegamento tra il monastero e il mondo di fuori. Carlo V, con tutto il suo seguito. Nonostante il lungo viaggio, l'imperatore non volle...
What the movie just explained is that this is where the monastery would keep all the food, right? All the ham and vegetables and stuff like that. And the poor of the area would come here every day and get some free food. These parts of the monastery were used to store food, basically. It's very cool in here, so no wonder the food was really well preserved here. Now let's see the next video.
Ne accadeva che la meditazione ci vietasse di conoscere le cose del mondo.
Okay guys, now we will enter the actual monastery. Just look at the entrance. It's so beautiful. The whole place is protected by a surrounding wall and a gate, so that the monks were very protected during nighttime. And yeah, it's a very glorious entrance. Hundreds of monks lived here, following a very strict diet without meat and following their faith, which is worship of God but also work. So apparently they were very, like, work was sacred to them. So part of this order was work, the order of San Lorenzo. They worked, they really believed in hard work, which is fascinating. Now let's go inside and see what it's like inside the monastery. Hopefully they won't give me problems for the camera. Eccolo qua.
Ok, ecco.
Grazie. Wow. Can you imagine, guys, the monks who lived here, praying, working? So interesting. So you see, guys, this is the map of the charter house. We entered through here, and we're now here. But this is the big deal, because this this courtyard, surrounded by pillars, it's the biggest monastery courtyard in the world. So it is huge, and the whole complex is huge. The place was founded in 1306, which makes it over 700 years old. And apparently we'll be able to visit all those places. Wow, guys. So this little garden was a place for meditation, for just sitting in silence, thinking. Just look how beautiful it is. That is so pretty. What do you say, guys? Would you like to be a monk in the 15th century or something? Just praying, working. Seems such a hard life, but very simple. Sometimes makes you think, right? How simple was life back in the day. Maybe I'll sit here and meditate about it.
I certosini non potevano parlare tra di loro, tant'è vero che dovevano sempre stare in silenzio quando passeggiavano modello numero 5. Scusa.
Bye bye. Well, I'm making a... Oh, there you go. So, this is the dining area where the monks used to eat. And what you see here is an infrastructure for serving a hot meal. If you've been to Pompeii, it's a bit similar. And there would be a fire here, and here you'd have the pots that heat the food. And again, here you have a central stove, and here you would put the big chunks, the big pots with all the hot food. And that's how the monks would be able to eat hot food. And here you have a table where the monks would eat. And all those rooms have those corridors and inner gardens connecting between them like a maze, which brings a whole new level of tranquility. Priests would have green in their eyes always. Wow. Well, this looks like the room where the monks would gather to hear the speech of the father, or to convene and discuss the daily mundane issues that needed to be discussed. Maybe hear a lesson from the main priest. Unfortunately, guys, since it's Italy, of course the most beautiful part is closed for renovation. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it's a huge courtyard. The biggest monastery courtyard in the world. It is shameful that they wouldn't let me show you guys this amazing thing. One day I'll come back here and show you. Just look at the main corridor of the main courtyard. This is huge. Wow. This is just incredible. You can just imagine hundreds of monks coming and going, talking to each other, discussing today's lesson or what they learned today, reading the Bible. It's just incredible. And I don't know if you can see it, guys, but above the monastery on the mountain, there's the local city. Okay, guys, this is one of the most famous parts of the monastery. It is also closed for renovation, but we can just take a peek. So just look at this staircase. Wow, this is something from a Harry Potter movie. Wow. So those are the stairs that would lead you to the second floor of the monastery. And this is just glorious. It is made of marble. Just look at the details in the carving. This is just a piece of art. And of course the view to the garden. And the ceiling. Just look at this dome, this oval-shaped dome. And the huge windows, which keeps you connected to nature. Amazing. Now this is what I call a lock bar for a door. If this is sealed, you can rest assured. And this is what I call a lock. If this is sealed, no one will come in, I can assure you. And this is yet another inner garden here at the monastery. And I want us to just take a quick look inside it. Let me open the umbrella, because it's raining. Oh, here we go. Let's go for a little stroll in the garden. Imagine that we are monks in the 15th century or the 16th century, and just look at those orange trees. So you could basically pick an orange, sit here next to the fountain, and contemplate about God, about life. Amazing how still, after hundreds of years, it's still so relaxing, so tranquil. The shape of the monastery, those gardens surrounded by the functional buildings, it's just, to me, it's just ingenious, because it allows the monk to blend into nature so peacefully and so naturally. And it is here, guys, in this beautiful garden, that I will end the video. I hope you like this amazing old monastery. And don't forget, throughout my journey here in Calabria, I will visit loads of interesting places. If you want to follow my route, I will leave a map, a link to my maps on Google, here in the description of this video. You can check out all the places that I visited, and even some places I won't have time to visit. And yeah, see you in the next video, guys.